You can visit.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Saigon. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. Melly, this song give me hype every week. I'm still
It
alive. I'm still
do.
alive. Well, I'm still here.
I'm gonna have to check this song out.
Yeah,
Literally, I'm a
it's that
lyricist.
non-copyright song. But it be banging, it be hitting. All right, guys. Welcome back to another Sunday Fun Day with your boy Tenacious Dudley. Today is just January the 23rd, 2022. Oh my God. Man, where did the time go? Where did the time go, Melanie? Time is flying by. Being too cautious is
Man,
the greatest risk of all. Being too cautious, again, is the greatest risk of all. Make your dreams reality now. Time is the number one currency, guys. Time is the number one
for
currency.
nobody.
Use it now. Use it now. So we are here again with you guys to share a great person with you guys. But before we get to that, we got to say our things. Without commitment, you will never start. More importantly, without consistency, you will never finish. Do more in this life. Welcome back to Building for Generations. We are here, present and alive on our journey to 3,000 strong, limitless business leaders who will remain unstoppable and building wealth for themselves and their families. Welcome back to Building for Generations, everybody. Are you a tenacious badass? If you are in the right place to be. This is a place for tenacious badasses who are limitless, who will stop at nothing. Today, we have our special guest, Melanie Dyer. Mel, you want to say hello to the limitless group out here?
Yes. Hi, everybody. My name is Melanie Dyer. I'm a real estate agent. I can't wait to get into the discussion for today.
Nice. So we're gonna really have just a conversational based kind of interview today. It's not really an interview, just a conversation. Again, Melanie is a realtor, and we have badass realtors and real estate investors, real estate agents, real estate professionals on our channel looking for ways to improve, their business and also grow wealth for themselves and their families. So, Melanie, we're going to start off just by talking about this. Tell people how you got involved in real estate. How do you become why did you want to become a realtor? Like, what interests you about real estate?
Okay, so actually, after I graduated college in 2016, I fell into sales, and I say fell because initially I wanted to be a news anchor. Work at the radio station for a short period amount of time, but I really wanted to sell something that I was like passionate about, that I enjoyed, that didn't feel like work, and I really, I really wasn't a fan of the whole corporate life.
Yep.
It was cool,
The
but
grind,
I
as we
didn't see
call
my
it. The grind.
I didn't see that as a retirement opportunity. I really just wanted to do something up as a kid. My dad, he was very much so into real estate. We would actually every Sunday and go to open houses in Matson and look at all the newly built homes, and it was I really looked forward to that. And then after seeing him work on our current home that we have now, I saw him do his first investment property, and that was something that I really just enjoyed along with my dad to do. So as I got older, so back to now, when I work in America, the guy I'm dating now currently, he brought up, he said, you ever thought about just going into real estate? He was like, you're great at sales, you're great with people. And we were actually looking for a two flat at the time. And it was just something I really enjoyed doing. So I thought about going for it.
There you
I really
go.
just went full time.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was talking to one of my, I guess, buddies. He's a CPA guy, and he works in Carmel, Indiana. His name's Corey Starks, and this guy is like, redhead guy, and just like when I met him, he just like out there, and I was like, kind of like, should I be an accountant? Like, is this for me? And he kind of affirmed, like, okay, like being an accountant, you can still have a personality and stuff. So 10 years, well, been about 9 years later, we checked back in with each other, kind of kept in contact with each other, but he he was like, man, you should become a broker and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I kind of like taxes and accounting and my nerdy side on the real estate thing, but I don't know, guys. I might become a realtor and a broker or something in the future. I don't know. Maybe it will happen. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. So we're gonna build out the accounting services to the max, and then we're gonna work on something else. But for now, yeah, Dudley Accounting Services is where it's at. So give us a little bit. So you got your real estate license. Sorry, you got your real estate license in what states? What states are you in? What states are you operating in?
I'm in Illinois, so I'm only licensed in Illinois right now. And can I kind of like back to the first question that we talked about? Why did I become a real estate agent?
Let's
So
go.
I
Let's
have a
go
very
back.
interesting story. Yeah, I have a very interesting story with like the whole corporate America. I remember my interview. I was interviewing for a Fortune 500 company, and they asked me, "Well, why do you want the position?" I told them that I enjoyed helping people, and like just like a very humane answer. He goes, the answer I was looking for, you want to make a lot of money. And I mean, of course, that's the obvious. Like, of course, I want to make a lot of money, but I also get pleasure out of positively impacting life. Like,
Yes, come on, Melanie.
I wake up in the morning feeling 10 times better, knowing I improve somebody's life tremendously
Yeah,
rather than screwing them over and just getting a deal. That's not
yeah,
how I operate.
yeah. You just
Yeah,
add
so
that
I really
value.
enjoy exactly
Yeah,
like
I think that you hit it on the head. I think you hit it on the head. So many times, like me going into public accounting, working in corporate America, and all that jazz. It wasn't, for me. I learned a lot, but adding value on a personal level is just like just a feeling. It fulfills me. Just adding value and not really wanting anything necessarily back from people. I just kind of want to add value to people. And I do that through giving, whether it be through knowledge, sharing what's in this head of mine, or going out and feed the homeless. Like each one of those value add things, it gives me a sense of fulfillment in this life. And I'm glad you got on here with me. We're definitely aligned. And people, if you guys are watching this video, get in the description below. Melanie's website is in the works, but she has her page in the description below. Click on her page and like all of her stuff. Follow her. She is a great and phenomenal real estate professional. So definitely, let's get into our questions here, and we're good on time here. Let's see. We want to talk about just the experience being like, a new to the home buying process. If you guys are new to securing a loan, we kind of going to touch on that a little bit. We did touch on, how to secure the FHA loan with our loan officer, Tony. So you can see that video. I'll put a card up here soon. Well, you can see the card right now. I'll edit that in there. But with Melanie, we're going to talk about why pre-approvals are so important in securing the FHA, in securing any loan, to get pre-approved, right? So you can shed a little light on that, Melanie. I'll shut up and stop talking.
well, okay. So pre-approvals are extremely important. I highly anyone that comes to me wanting to, their home search process, I always ask them that number one question first: are you pre-approved? Because if you are not pre-approved, we cannot go look at homes. And it's only because once you find a home, we need to know what your buying power is. We need to, okay, what is within your budget to get pre-approved? If you get pre-approved for 250,000, 500,000, do you really want to spend all 500,000 of your pre-approval on that home? Now we need to decide what's your budget, what's your range. So we need to know exactly what you're working with, and we need to make sure that there are no surprises. Because if you are putting in on these homes without any pre-approval, we are not sure what your debt to income ratio is. We're not sure of what your credit score is, and that's a faulty deal. That's a very risky deal. So we need to know where in.
You're just wasting a lot of people's time, and a lot of people, our time is money. Of course, as this channel, we always say, time is the number one currency. So you definitely want to be considerate of the professionals that you use, making sure you're not wasting their time, and making sure you got your ducks in a row before you go out shopping. You want to make sure you got your bags before some people go to the market with their own bags and stuff. When we get a little bit older, I might do that my damn self. But you want to, have your bags ready before you go shopping. It's a weird analogy, but you want to be ready before you go out there and go shopping. Then you know what you're approved for, and kind of what you can afford. And then also, the thing that I didn't really know about is the cash reserves that they kind of like look at when you go through the underwriting process. So once you are pre-approved, you kind of, set an offer, accept the offer, you have to get the property inspected, right? You have to get like all these tests and stuff done. Melanie, and this kind of go into our next kind of like bullet point. How important is it to have like a realtor or just a real estate broker or agent that has their own pre-vetted circle? So like if I needed to come to you to find a house, I found the house, but now I need an inspection. Now I need an appraisal. Now I need an attorney, something like that. How important is it to have those people in your corner as a real estate agent, a broker?
Very important, because a lot of times buyers, they come in and a lot of people lined up. They may not know where exactly. So when you already have those people as a realtor lined up, ready to go for them to choose from, then that kind of like, okay, it brings down their anxiety. And then you can vouch for these people like, hey, I've worked with these people before. We've made it to the closing table before. Like that's a very, and it's very important. So
Yep. Super important.
for a realtor to have their circle lined up.
Yep. So with me and my experience buying our first multifamily house, we had a realtor. Sadly, it wasn't Melanie at the time, but we had our realtor. He had a loan officer. He knew of an appraiser to get the property appraised, and then an inspector. And he just referred us. He didn't push it on us or anything like that. He just referred them. And then he actually had a title company and everything to use. So it was kind of cut and dry, and they kind of, held our hand, through the process because they want to make their commission too, right? They don't want to waste their time. So you guys out there, if you guys are real estate professionals, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Not also waste, anyone's time, but also my biggest thing is making it to the closing table is whatever you've invested during our search of looking for a home. I don't want you get through inspection, pay for the appraisal. That's almost hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars that you've already, spent on a house that you don't own yet, just not to make it to the closing table. That's not just a waste of time, but that's also a waste of money.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are investing in real estate. Some people are investing in residential properties, but if you are investing as a business, you get to write those bad boys off. So, so definitely get yourself structured correctly if you guys are operating, investment properties as a business. So you can write that bad boy off if you do kind of
Mhm.
don't close and use an inspector or an appraiser and you don't get to the closing table. You can definitely carry forward those losses to the next year. Good thing you guys have a smart guy like me in your corner. Not to toot my own horn there, but definitely good to have your own circle. And it's good to go over like I would say above and behind for your clients as a real estate professional, or real estate broker or agent, and really add that value. Like we were talking before, me and Melanie, about how she's figuring out ARV calculations and stuff for her clients, and I was like, Melanie, are you getting paid for this? And she's like, no, I'm just adding value, and I was just like, okay. But that just shows
Yeah,
a true nature. But no, you can speak to that a little bit too if you want. But that just shows
yeah.
a true
So for
nature.
those,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but
No, we good.
for those of you that don't know what ARV is, it stands for after repair value. So if you invest a smart strategy, work on the realtor side, but like Ella said, above and beyond, because you just want to make sure that you're making the best use of your time while you're going out looking at these homes. So basically what an ARV is okay, we go to a distressed property, right? That's worth $55,000. And okay, my investor says, hey, oh, how much this property can sell for once I gut it, fix it up. So I go to the MLS and I search in that area within a 3-mile radius of renovated properties. So if the house is worth $55,000, but I see that the after repair value is $265, $300,000,
Yep.
that may be a good deal for me. So
Yep.
now we're dwindling down properties we're seeing because we're making the best use of our time by knowing that we're going to go see a property that they can benefit from versus us going to look at a property and they're not going to make any money off of it. Now we just wasted an hour of our time looking at 3 homes that even when they do fix it up, the value isn't going to make them any profit.
Yeah.
So it's just, will every realtor do that for you? I don't know, but I know that for my clients.
Yep.
And
Definitely
it's
adding that
beneficial.
value.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Beneficial. Definitely saves time.
Yeah.
Adding that value, man. Like if you guys are seeing this, definitely get in touch with Melanie Dyer. Melanie, you got anything else to share with our audience? I know with YouTube and everything like that, y'all only got attention span of like 10 minutes. So we gonna get on up out of here. Melanie, you want to leave them with anything?
Last thing I want to say is if you're looking to do a cash offer, I know we talked about pre-approvals if you were to take out a loan. If you want to show proof of funds for cash, just know that you can get a bank statement from like your savings. You can be gifted the money, or you can use the equity that you have from selling your current home to purchase for a that or property that you would like to purchase, and you can wire the funds however you like. So that's just one tidbit that I want to add in case we had any like cash buyers on here. But
Yep.
check me out on social media. I'm on Instagram, Melanie Dyer. Facebook, I know Ellis added it to the video, Melanie Dyer. So yeah.
Let's win, everybody. Definitely go ahead and check her out. She is a phenomenal, limitless badass, and definitely glad to have
You
her. Definitely go ahead and check out my fancy website at DudleyAccountingServices.com. We are building for generations. We are the #1 tax and accounting firm for real estate professionals. Go ahead and check that out. And I'll see you guys next week.